Hi guys, this is Mary Fulton and happy Monday, happy Memorial Day. Hope you are all doing well out there and hopefully you are enjoying your Monday. And if you don't get to join me live today, it's because you're busy doing something amazing. So I can't tag anybody on my other page today because I only have one. Slammy, you're here, yay! All right, Slam Joe, if it's just you and me, let's talk. Rita in the house. What's up, peeps? Alan Jones. How you doing? Did you get your shirt? I love it. I'm so glad you guys are here. So I just wanted to tell you guys today is Motivation Monday. And even though it's a holiday, we still need motivating, right? And also because it is a holiday and it's not kind of that normal holiday we get. Oh, you can't hear me? Can you guys, the rest of you hear me? Hopefully you can hear me out there. I'm on my phone in a car. So give me a thumbs up, Sam Joe, if you can hear me. So anyways, I was just saying that today we're going to talk about breaking a large task into small little bites, okay? Oh, Rosemary, you can't hear me? Can anyone else not hear me? Here, let me try this. Miss Melanie, can you hear me? We're having technical difficulties. Can you guys hear me now? Say yes. Yes, thumbs up? Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'll start over again. All right, guys. If you can't hear me, please let me know. Okay, so Mary Fulton, trainer, instructor, and we're talking about motivation, and we're talking about, thank you, Melanie, taking one large task and breaking it into small chunks. So let me give you just a little personal experience. So today, I am at my father-in-law's house. I love him so much, such a sweet man, he's been sick, so we are, just taking care of him, and but the big task at hand is his home. So, anyways, so Rita, if you can't hear me, I'm not sure. Can everybody else hear me? Melanie can hear me. Everyone else can hear me. I could beat you the whole time. You can hear me the whole time. Okay, perfect. You want to beat me up, Melanie? Anyways, okay. So today what I'm doing is we are cleaning up his house. We have to do a lot of cleaning. So when I say a lot, without giving a lot of information, it's a really big task. And every time I walk into the yard or the house, I feel really, really overwhelmed. Like I don't know where to start or how to do it. So I have to take lots of deep breaths and pray a lot and know that, you know what? We're going to be able to help him and get everything cleaned out. But it's going to take time and it's going to take small, tiny chunks. So I wanted to share that story with you guys because in our lives, we all have different tasks at hand that are really big. Whether you are, yes, like packing, Melanie, you can relate to that. You're going to move, right? Maybe you're packing because you're moving. That is like so big and it feels like you don't even know where to start, right? And you start with one box and you move to another side and then there's a mess over there and vice versa, right? Or maybe you're starting a new job and you don't even know how to begin and it feels so daunting and overwhelming. Maybe there's other stuff going on. Like for me, for example, I'm trying to do a new business and open a shop and do all these different things online. And I don't even know what I'm doing half of the time. So it's like baby steps. So I wanted to motivate you today. And just, first of all, I wanted to share some verses with you that were helping me today, just to kind of give me some peace and calm. And then I wanted to share with you guys just a few little tips on helping you break those big tasks at hand. So a couple of the verses were, this one was, submit to God and be at peace with him. In this way, prosperity will come to you. What you decide on will be done, and light will always shine on your ways. So it's just encouraging. That's from Job. And if you've ever read the book of Job, dude, that guy went through some hell. Let's just talk about it, okay? So I love that because, submit to God, let go of those things, give it to him, one baby step at a time. Another verse that I really loved was, Lord, you establish peace for us. All that we have accomplished, you have done for us. Isaiah 26:12. And then I really like this one because when you're going through some really rough waters, maybe it's not packing a house, maybe it's not cleaning a house, maybe it's going through some like really intense times, maybe it's separation or family issues or whatever it is, it feels like it's never going to get better, right? So when you pass through the waters, I will be with you. And when you pass through the rivers, they will not sweep over you. And when you walk through the fire, you will not be burned. And the flames will not set you ablaze. For I am the Lord your God. Isaiah 43:2-3. So I just wanted to just encourage you that, just God is with you in all of these things, and to have faith and keep the faith and don't lose hope, no matter what the task at hand is, whether it's a breakup or it's a moving or something new and exciting. All of these things can be big tasks at hand and feel very overwhelming on our soul. So today is the day to say, you don't have to do the whole thing today, and you don't have to do it all. I don't know how long it's going to take, right? It's going to just take one step, one moment, one breath, 1 second, to the next minute, and it's okay. And give yourself that grace as you're going through this. And as you're struggling through your trial, whatever it may be, remember to take a step back and breathe. And so mental strength, right? Taking a breath, stepping back, looking at your situation. So what are some effective tips on this? And it could be anything, right? So what is tip number one? Tip number one is write it down. So for me right now, I got to write down like, okay, we're going to start with the yard, and we got to run a dumpster. We got to, find out where we can donate some things, okay? That would be step number one. I can also make a long-range plan, right? And write down all of the steps. Eventually you want to get there. But if it feels too overwhelming to look at the whole piece at one time, and that gives you a lot of anxiety, I would start with step one. The first thing that you need to do to get started with this, whatever it is, right? And so writing down those goals, writing down where you need to be, and then writing down the ultimate goal. What's the final goal for this, right? So for my friend Melanie on here, she's moving. So ultimately she needs to get everything out of her house, and she probably has a timeline. So that adds a little bit of stress. So certain things do have timelines, right? But if you don't, then you can kind of figure out that timeline for yourself. But writing down the little steps, look at that big goal, how are you going to get there, one step at a time, give yourself grace, and give yourself time. Hey, have you guys ever done construction on your house? And you said, oh my gosh, we're going to do this kitchen or this bathroom, and we're going to be done in the weekend, right? And then all of a sudden, it's 4 months later. So set doable goals for yourself, and also put in time in there that things aren't going to go the way you planned it. And in that, something's going to break, something's not going to work, you have a mental breakdown in between. It's okay. Give yourself grace, and know that it's part of that going through the journey, and you will look back though. So every little tiny step we take towards the goal, you're getting a little bit closer. So for those of you that have been doing my burpee challenge, yeah, Lysine, 1 step, 1 day, we're going to do 1,000 burpees. And so that sounds really scary to people, right? And it sounds like, oh my gosh, what are you talking about? I'm not going to do that. But today was only 10 burpees. Tomorrow's only 10 burpees. Eventually we will get to 100 burpees on that day. But today we're not thinking about the 100 burpees. We know that we have that insight, and that's our ultimate goal. But today is only 10 burpees. So maybe today is the day that you decided, you know what, I'm not going to smoke anymore, or I'm going to give up alcohol, or I'm breaking up with a relationship that's not good for me, or whatever it is out there. I don't know where you're at, but I need you to know that it's like 1 day, 1 breath, and you're not going to do it all in 1 day, but you will look back and see your growth. And that's what you have to look at. Look back and see how far you've come. You take a couple steps back, that's okay. Keep pushing forward, and you're ultimately going to get to that goal. But you got to write it down, and you got to give yourself boundaries, whatever those boundaries are. And then you have to have that ultimate final goal in place so you know where you're going, right? You have to have some type of goal to know where you're going. And then grace, 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 mercy, mercy, mercy. I always say grab a hold of God's word, because his truth speaks and gives peace. And so that's why I wanted to share those with you guys. And Miss Melanie, I say, I will take the burpee challenge later. Yes, construction during moving and a mental breakdown. And it's okay, Melanie, because you have 2 little kids, you're a wife, you're working. Mental breakdowns are okay. You know what? Does it sound funny that I say that a mental breakdown is okay? Like, we have to be okay with that. Like, I've had many mental breakdowns. I've had some midlife crisis. And so you got to be okay with that. You got to find that friend to share that with, and to cry with, and to yell with, and to whatever you got to do. But you got to know that we're not walking a perfect life, and we're not perfect. So none of us are. And if you ever need to sit down and have somebody listen, you can call me, because I am far from perfect and I don't have it together. I'll be the first to tell you that. But what I do have is that I have hope and peace in God. And he keeps me going every day. He keeps me smiling every day, because I know that there's more than just what's here. And so, that being said, just a hissy fit. Oh, you didn't have a real meltdown. Okay, it's all good now. Don't worry. I have real meltdowns. But I'm a Latina, so we're a little bit crazy. So anyways, guys, Motivation Monday. Take that peace, take that grace, one step at a time. Remember, you're not going to eat the whole elephant in one bite. It's one baby bite at a time. And I hope you guys have an amazing week. And if you guys want to share with me what is going on, please send me a messenger and tell me, like, hey, I'm about to start a new business. Hey, I'm in a breakup. Hey, I am, I'm sick. I need some help. I'm going through something tough. I want to hear. I want to listen. I want to be here for you. Okay? And that's all. Motivation Monday. One bite at a time. We're not perfect. Just walking, moving, and keep lifting each other up. Would you say we're sassy, not entirely crazy? Okay, Lisine's like, no, las Latinas no son todas locas. You're right. We are just a little bit sassy. We got a little spark behind us. We're not totally nuts. Just a little bit. Okay, guys, have an amazing day. God bless you. And I will see you tomorrow for some workouts and Tasty Treat Tuesday. I'll be making some protein balls. So make sure you join me then. And have a great day, everybody. Bye.